Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back with some more Ranking of Kings, this being episode 18. End of the previous episode, we had Boji and Oaken kind of duking it out, which I actually really liked what we had with that. Even like how they were animating it and everything. It was awesome. I'm assuming we maybe continue to have more with that in this episode, but also at the very, very end of the episode, we had Miranjo reveal herself really to Kage. I think Boji actually heard it and kind of noticed it as well. But obviously it's the mirror. So they're like, wait, you're a Miranjo? Like, you're a mirror. Like, what the heck is going on here? So obviously we have a lot of questions. I've been saying it has to be soon where we get into the Miranjo backstory because realistically we don't have that many episodes left. So I don't know if we're going to get into that in this episode, if they kind of go into that, or it's going to be soon. It's going to be one of these next couple episodes, I feel like. But either way, I'm curious. I'm excited to see what we're going to have with this episode. I know I'm kind of late, so I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to hop right into this episode, everyone, and see what we're going to have with it. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. We're not picking up with where we left off. We got our boy Beb in here. And Bosse, or Dida, whatever you want to say. A lot of similar questions that we have, especially like his intentions. I'm more so worried about. Get Dida back. That's one of the main objectives. And you're telling that to me, like, while I have control kind of him right now, using him as a vessel. Trying to see through to what's deep inside. Facts. Yep. Of course, Bevan included in that. The person I hold most dear. Dude, they have to get into it in this episode, man. Like, if they don't, especially after starting the episode off with this, it's like all those people we just saw right there. Like, he said it. They're all kind-hearted people. But he holds someone above all of them. It's like, how or like, why? We got to see it in this one. Please. Episode 18, Battle with the Gods. That's kind of an interesting title, to say the least, right? Happiest. But yeah, I think we put it together, right? That Miranjo, like through the rat or whatever, is what led them, in this case, to Appius. To potentially save him, like in the state that he's in. Just wanted to relieve her of her suffering. Everything turned out wrong. Like, it wasn't supposed to play out this way. It wasn't supposed to go all like this. And you see him like shaking too, like his hand. I know he's in like a bad state right now, but like healing. Oh, this is just healing for you. She gonna heal him with some force. Power. That's healing for you, man. I'm still worried about healing. Like, she keeps healing everyone, and she's using a lot. Like, I mean, look at her. Look at Dorsch. Yeah, she gonna exhaust herself, like wear herself out. I don't want to think worst case scenario, but they've kind of foreshadowed like through the opening. She's used up everything. Hey, you go. She just gave you this opportunity, and you gonna. I don't understand any of you anymore. I mean, that's kind of like where I've been at with some characters healing, so I feel that. Boji will surely save us all, man. Oh shit. The hope she felt from Bosse, she's feeling she got the same vibe, the same feeling. It's like how massive Bosse is, and then just how tiny Boji is. Oh man. But that don't matter. You can still feel that sense of hope no matter like how it doesn't matter like your size. Like there's other things that kind of speak to that. Oh. Oh, we got a reunion here. Dorsch was ready to, like, because they were running at her. Dorsch was ready to defend. And rightfully so. I don't understand any of you. She was like blushing there. I don't know. I thought maybe it's from like anger or something, but she might have just been like blushing there. The biggest Boji fans right there. Hokuro and Hillig. And he's fighting Oaken right now. Which that's probably still going to be going. That's where Miranjo is, so. Hilling is just, how many times have we said it? Hilling is just too great. She really is. So I'm gonna heal y'all and be done with y'all. I don't get it, but we'll see how it plays out. But we got Boji, the pillar of hope. So whatever happens, we'll hopefully be all fine in the end. That's kind of a big risk, but they're kind of placing a lot in Boji. But that's what we've been talking about. Like they foreshadowed, like Boji's gonna be the one to save Daida and probably Miranjo, and especially like them two. All three? How does that really add up? The three things he just said right there. Okay, whatever. A child, a teacher, and a mother to him. Interesting. Oh, okay, so this is like Daida seeing his memories. Oh, Yuki Kaji character as well. That just hit me. It's like Erin with his father. Oh my god. What's going on with that? The Homa Kingdom? First nation to defy the gods. Okay, so this is where the whole gods thing in the title comes from. So they tried to rebel, stand up to the gods. They weren't going to put up with that. We first met Miranjo. That's what I was. Aw. Like, even when we saw that little glimpse in the previous episode with Miranjo and her mother. Like, look at her there. Oh, okay, so we're going to see someone with her father, too. Oh, Bosse was fighting her father. Oh, damn. So she had, like, healing power as well. But yeah, but why did she save him? That's a good question. Is that just the kind of person she was? It's like all the animals like swarming around her. Just she had that energy that she was just that kind of person. Hi. Also, he fought alongside like the in this case like the rebels, like the kingdom or whatever. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, and they're gods for crying out loud. I'm so glad we're finally getting into this. The Gyakuza kingdom. They were the complete opposites. Look at Miranjo through all of this. Like she's just this is like new territory, just like sort of like an adventure. Like she's just so excited, so happy about it. But what probably awaits them here is probably not too good. Survive by deceiving others. Something bad is gonna happen to the mom here. Probably, right? Also, they built it up into like, yeah, you see how it sort of changed there? It looked like a rundown, like kind of like some slums, sort of to a nice looking area. So they probably went to go buy something. Yeah, swindled her. Some people you just can't. I mean, some people are just that, whether they're too far gone or just generally terrible people. It's like when it was going their way, they're like, oh yeah, like on their high horses. But then like when things were like looking bad, they just would dip and betray. Sounds just like some terrible human beings to me. What the fuck? Yeah, I something bad was gonna happen. Where's Miranjo through this too? Like, Miranjo. Ah, sided with the gods. What the fuck? After all that they had done too to like generally help them out, but they saw it in a different light. They saw that they were, what did they like? They saw it like they were being looked down upon, like they were being pitied or something, I guess. And they couldn't. OG man. Yeah, that's what I was noticing at the end of the previous episode. I was like, it looks like he's getting definitely tired, like worn out. I mean, look at him. He's still dodging though. He had to like tie his like his hand or his arm to his sword. He don't want you getting involved and maybe you getting hurt as a result. Oh, Desha? Maybe? Despa, even better. Even better. Oh yeah, they were chasing him like from the village or whatever. They were close. Kind of close. Closer. Despa, man. The best teacher. But how we gonna deal with someone who's immortal? How we supposed? She kind of like, I mean, she's seeing that, like, kind of the impact that Boji has on the others and how, like, they obviously feel about him. It's, like, striking something with it. I don't know if she sees herself in Boji or something like that, but Kage, you ain't gonna do that. Oh, you hear, like, that? It sounds like some pain in her voice. To me, at least. Like, what am I? Uh, Probably a bigger issue here is Oaken. And that music's the creepy ass music kicking in again. I think I have to zap him again. He's like, yeah. At first he was like, and then he's like, yeah, that's right. Jeez. Not this time. We saw what happened last time. He just ate that shit, essentially. As I say, like, not again. Yeah, this is not looking good. Despa, but it's like Despa's own brother as well, deep down. So it's oh, Despa, Despa. See, like you can tell he's nervous. Like he doesn't want to have to do this. Like because he knows he doesn't stand a chance, but also it's his own brother. You don't want to fight his own brother. Oh, that presence, man. Oh, caught him. Wait, you gonna hold him here? So, wait, you're gonna be caught up in it too? Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's his own brother, bro. Dude, what the fuck, man? Boji, no. Boji, no. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay, this is that rage. Oh. Man. Tell you, fiend. Loves that shit. Oh, dude, look at his eyes. That's the first time we saw him besides like in the flashbacks, like actually in the present where we see his face under the mask and all that, the armor. How have the others not got here yet? Although I'd be worried about them, like even more so, like if they were here. I mean, actually, I don't know. Like the others still haven't got here yet. Kage, Boji. Oh. Oh no. Well, you know Boji's gonna be alright, because they're not gonna kill him off right here, but Kage, he's like telling him, like, no, like, stay back. But then Kage's like, Boji, I can't see you like this. What the fuck? Kage? What? He just swallowed the man. What the fuck was that, Kage? I know that was like Kage, obviously in the emotional, like probably furious state that he was in because Boji about to freaking die. But I know they brought up something before with like Kage and like a curse or whatever. So I don't know if like obviously something's been unlocked or something, like maybe more of the real Kage or part of the real Kage. I'm not really sure, because there's also that other thing with Boji that they've talked about, like what he really has like deep down inside of him. But I mean, he literally just swallowed Oaken there. So I don't know what the heck's about to happen with that. I mean, I was never really like, obviously it's like, oh, but I'm not really worried about Boji. I'm not even really worried about Kage even for that instance. But Despa's gonna be all right. Oh man, I mean, in that moment though, to think of his brother, and in that dialogue there, I mean, that's rough. Can't even really blame Despa, to be honest. But yo, I'm glad we finally got into some of the Miranjo backstory and really what, like the stuff with her mother. Now they still really haven't fully went into it, I guess, with like Bosse and Miranjo, because they did kind of a little bit, but I feel like there's still more. I feel like there's definitely still more to the picture, especially after what happened to her mother. And then like that was interesting that they did, like after Miranjo turned, probably when they were coming in the room, they cut to a scene where there's like a fire, and they were like, weren't they like throwing something in the fire? That was just kind of interesting to me how they how that kind of played out. Like we didn't see what happened after that, but then obviously we saw like the whole backstory with the like the Homa, what was it, the Homa Kingdom and the Yakuza, and what was going on there, and how I mean, just how a lot of them, I mean, a lot of them just seem to be just kind of terrible humans. I'm gonna be completely honest. And it did remind me also of the scene we saw before when Daida first, like this whole thing happened where he's in like this void and he was seeing Miranjo and the kind of like the people, like their faces, like it kind of creeped me out like that as well. Like when they were all walking in and, you know, they stabbed her mother. Yeah, it definitely reminded me of that. But I mean, just I don't know what else to really say besides that. It just seems like some terrible kind of human beings, honestly. And just that was just a cultural, I guess, thing for them though. Like how a lot of them were probably born and kind of raised into that and had to probably struggle and fight by, you know, on their own by whatever means. And we saw what a lot of them had to resort to, stealing, probably betraying others, and kind of just doing whatever they could to survive, even if it meant like terrible shit, which I mean, this was obviously the case, but we saw what happened. It's fucked up. I mean, the Homa Kingdom, it literally seems like they like were trying to generally help them and you know, try to provide them to make a way for them to live better lives, but the way some of the people saw it from Gyakuza, they just didn't like that shit. That they were like looking down, they were being looked down on, or they were like being pitied or something like that. So I'm pretty sure I got across kind of everything I was wanting to say about this episode and kind of how I felt about it. But like I said before, I'm really curious on what is about to happen with Kage, whatever we have here. So yeah, let me know what y'all thought of this episode of Ranking of Kings, everyone. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.